To everybody going back to school.
I would have paid attention in class. If I could go back, I wouldn't have looked at my French Madame Pass.
I beg if you go back, the proper school, the proper school you are going back to, not be your own, proper school when you are going back to. And you are thinking about putting your stuff. Yes, so you're here. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Your sardine and your biscuits and the cold biscuits and all of that.
Charlie, do you remember cabin
putting
biscuit?
your drinks. Almost my cabin. Cabin. Shamima is there. You're talking about cabin.
Yeah, Shamima is the way of life.
Shamima is the way of life. You get your shamima. You get your drinks. You get your sardine. Then the shito is a critical, very very critical. You know those who presect boys. What I'm talking about.
Charlie,
presect boys getting ready to go.
You know we all have that mate whose mother makes this shit on with meat
and there's something. You see, so the shito, there are different grades of the shito.
Charlie.
When you get to school, you know that some people they come from different places. Yes, you know. So back to school. School fair is
coming up this Friday.
Everything is available
at the Providence Event Center. Anything at all that you want. If you want your child to go to school like a DB on a budget.
DB, juicy. That juicy. That big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the juicy.
You will be coming with ginger drink and you know what I'm talking about.
All right, so everything you need to send your child back to school is going to be available at the Providence Event Center from Friday through Saturday.
Yeah.
This very Friday through Saturday from 8 a.m. each day. Join us at the Providence Event Center.
One big Gary and small sardine. How can you survive in school?
When he was going to school, we didn't have back to school. So.
Okay, yeah, that's why. So encourage the young ones too.
All right, the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered here for good. FPAC blows your pain away, and Multi-TV just thrills, and also Cowbell Gold Energy for winners. And now MTN Pulse and Chill is back. Last year Kigali was lit, and this time this experience will take us to the beautiful city of Dubai. Yes, keep using your MTN Pulse mashup bundle to earn points, and you could win an all expense paid trip to Dubai, plus lots of amazing prizes like Beats by Dre headphones, 4G devices, shopping vouchers, and so much more. Download the MTN Pulse app from the App Store or Play Store, or dial *567# to subscribe to MTN Pulse everywhere you go. Send check to 567 to check your points. Promo lasts till 31st October 2018. Terms and conditions apply. Now, between now and the end of September, students of University of Ghana and KNUST can pay their academic and facility user fees at any Standard Chartered branch across the country and win a lot of goodies, including iPads, flat screen TVs, branded notepads, pens, and more. You can make your payments at any of our collection points on UG Legon main campus, Accra City campus, and KNUST main campus when you return to school to begin your registration, or simply pay ahead before school reopens and present your slip at our campus branches to redeem your prize. Welcome back to school the Standard Chartered way. Yeah. Have a semester to remember. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And coming up at the Sports Center, defending US Open Women's Champion Sloane Stephens has been knocked out of the championship.
She hits her backhand cross court, training drill, and into the net, Stephens. And Sevastova drops her racket in absolute disbelief, because she is into the semi-finals of the US Open, her first ever Grand Slam semi-final, and the defending champion Sloane Stephens is out.
And defending men's champion Rafael Nadal digs deep to win the longest match of this year's US Open, the classic 5-set quarterfinal against Dominic Thiem. More to come on that, but first, there's nothing better like going into a competition and getting news that your opponent, is having green preparations. In most cases, it works in your favor. Now this Saturday, the Black Stars will face Kenya in the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. And reports coming in from the East African countries that the Harambee Stars are in disarray. They started preparing last Sunday with coach Sebastian Migne naming 32 players for the assignment, meaning he must drop 20 players after 5 training sessions. Now, there are concerns back home about the country's preparedness to host the Black Stars. Michael Okinye is a Kenyan journalist.
It is apathy because that is a mood in the country. It is apathy because one thing that will work for Ghanaians is that stadium, not so many people will go for that match. So Ghana will be like almost playing at home. Nobody has faith in the federation, the local federation, the Kenya Football Federation. Nobody has faith in them. And even the coach himself, the way he spoke in the last press conference, Sebastian Minye, he said, don't expect too much. I mean, it's my first competitive match in the qualifiers, so I'm not promising heaven. Meaning him himself, he has no confidence.
Now, the Black Stars held their first training session yesterday in Addis Ababa as they continue to prepare for Saturday's Nations Cup qualifier against Kenya. Coach Kwesi Appiah and 16 players turning up for the first day of training as they took them through the paces in the chilly evening in Addis Ababa. Kwesi Appiah has been giving an update of their program so far.
Yeah, we came to Ethiopia, purposely to acclimatize, and so far so good. Almost all the players are here, and we're going through our programs perfectly. In actual fact, almost all the players I've known already. The only new player is William Owusu, who's so far doing well. So we keep monitoring him.
So the only player yet to arrive in camp is Columbus Crew defender Harrison Afful. Kwadwo Asamoah will train today with the team for the first time in 4 years after joining them last night. Assistant coach Ibrahim Tanko is thrilled to have the Inter Milan playmaker back in camp.
Yeah, it's also very good for us. I mean, we all knew that Kwadwo is a very good player. He's not coming not because he's not playing or he's not playing good, but we are happy to have him on board.
And remember, there will be live commentary on this game on Saturday here on your Slate Joy 99.7 FM. And that is made possible by First National Bank and Travel Matters, huge sponsors for this. 10x Next and defending champion Rafael Nadal dug deep to win the longest match of this year's US Open in a classic 5-set quarterfinal against Dominic Thiem, which finished hours ago. Now, top seed Nadal lost the opening set 6-love after being outpowered by the Austrian 9th seed in New York. But the 17-time Grand Slam champion edged the 10th fifth set tie break to win 6-love, 6-4, 7-5, 6-7, 7-6. Elsewhere, Serena Williams is the only Grand Slam champion left in the women's semi-final. And there's a first-time bet for Anastasia Sevastova. The BBC's Joe Parsons has a wrap of Day 9 action at Flushing Meadows.
Serena Williams remains on course for a record-equalling 24th Grand Slam singles title. She beat Karolina Pliskova 6-4, 6-3 in the quarterfinals of the US Open in New York to set up a meeting with Latvia's Anastasia Sevastova. Close to going 2 breaks down in the first set, Williams fought back to win 8 straight games.
I felt so bad because everyone out here was cheering and I wasn't winning, and so I thought, oh, I got to try harder, I got to do harder. So thank you guys, thank you so much. I really feel like right now I'm playing free because, I was having a baby this time last year, so I have nothing to prove. And, I'm just on my way on the tour and doing the best I can.
Sevastova knocked out the defending champion Sloane Stephens 6-2, 6-3, a year after losing to Stephens at the same stage. It's also a reverse of the result when the pair met in Montreal last month.
I knew it would be a different match today. I was feeling good here, previous matches. Just stick to my game plan, move well, and take my chances.
In the men's singles, the 2009 champion Juan Martín del Potro reached the last 4, with heat again an issue. His opponent, John Isner, said he had to change his shirt 11 times in the match. After losing the first set, del Potro fought back to go through in 4.
Back to football. Manchester United manager Jose Mourinho is reported to have reached a deal with the Spanish state over a long-running tax dispute. He was accused of owing nearly €3.3 million in undeclared image rights revenue for 2011 and 2012 when he was Real Madrid manager, an allegation he is really disputed. Richard Coway has more.
What we're hearing from Spanish media today is that a deal has now finally been settled whereby Jose Mourinho will pay 60% of the amount of money concerned. It's around £1.8 million in total that the Spanish media is saying that he will now forfeit. And yes, he has avoided jail time under Spanish law. Sentences of under 2 years are normally suspended. In this case, with Mourinho agreeing to pay the sanction, it's any jail time has been averted. But nevertheless, an embarrassing situation for him to be involved in. Now, this is all part of an aggressive stance by the Spanish tax authorities to pursue individuals within the football industry, those who they believe have been evading tax. And this is the latest in a string of cases. We've already seen Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Alexis Sanchez, all falling foul of Spanish law, having to pay hefty fines, but also crucially avoiding that jail time.
Now, Denmark could pick a side, including futsal players, against Wales in the Nations League on 9 September. Senior players have refused to sign a new national team agreement with the Danish Football Association in a dispute over commercial rights. Danish football commentator Henry Lineker from DR Sport says it's a complicated situation.
This confrontation has been building up for the last 3 or 4 years. 3 years ago, the Danish Players Union and the Danish Football Association, they made an agreement on what terms the players would play on the Danish national team. But it soon turned out that this agreement was very much in favor of the players, at least so thinks the Danish FA. And now the old agreement has run out, and they have been negotiating for 8 months without reaching any form of results. And now we're seeing the culmination of this. So we're playing here in Denmark. We have a national team on the way to Slovakia, consisting of players from the second and the third tier of Danish football, far from the normal star players we see on the national team.
Let's end then with the NFL and Nike's decision to use Colin Kaepernick as the face of its latest advertising campaign has some sports fans burning with rage. Now, people upset with the move have started setting fire to their sneakers and sportswear to protest. The former San Francisco quarterback began kneeling during the national anthem to raise awareness about police brutality against African Americans and other racial injustices. Now, Rose Davis is a professor at Penn State University and focuses on sport and race. She says it's a calculated risk by Nike.
If you look at headlines this morning, you might notice that their stocks took a little bit of dip. You might, if you wade into Twitter, see people boycotting or burning their shoes, cutting up their stocks, doing all sorts of stuff. So certainly there's division here, but I think that the executives obviously felt like the cost benefit was to enter into this agreement and back Colin in this way. Well, the problem is that Nike makes all of the NFL apparel, has a deal with them, also a lot of college apparel. So as long as people who are, supporting the NFL are still wearing their team's jerseys and getting their stuff from their team's pro shops, they're actually still putting money in Nike's coffers.
Right, so that's it for the Joy Sports Center. So we're Friday, eh?
Yes, Friday. We are meeting at the Providence Event Center to at the back to school from 8 a.m. in the morning. Everything that you need for your child to be like a DB on a budget.
Yes, DB on the budget. DB. Hey, Charlie, you two be DB. Hey,
yeah,
what are you trying to say?
Dada B.
Dada B, DB on the budget. Okay.
Yeah, you see, you have to learn how to talk like a DB. On a budget.
But you're only a DB.
Oh, me never. Thank you very much, George Adu Jr. But our very own DJ Wobete has been nominated for DJ of the Year for the Ghana Music Awards South Africa. So please go on GhanaMusicAwardsSA.com, GhanaMusicAwardsSA.com, and you just follow the prompts. You can vote and vote for our DJ Wobete. DJ Black is also nominated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So DJ Black and DJ Wobete.
Yeah,
I said DJ Wobete is here.
DJ Wobete is our DJ here on the Super Morning Show. And we just want to show you how it's done.
Yeah. DJ, let's do this, man. Let's do this.
George, you didn't say rap, I beg you.
Let's do this, man.
That's it for Joy Sports Center. I am Daniel Dazi. That was George Adu Jr. This is DJ Wobete.
I would